I know that Arizona currently has some bad memories for the Buffalo Bills and Buffalo Bills fans, but this is a different team we're playing, and we're hoping for a different result. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Believers Talk. My name is Joe, and welcome to this pregame edition of Believers Talk, where we're going to go over the game between our Buffalo Bills and the San Francisco 49ers and what the Buffalo Bills will have to do to win and move to 9-3 on the season. Again, thank you for joining me. My name is Joe. If you're new to this channel, guys, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button, like this video, leave a comment. What do you think some of the keys to victory are for this game? And like I said, if you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to Believers Talk for continual Buffalo sports and Buffalo Bills news. The Buffalo Bulls game against Ohio got canceled for today, so no Buffalo Bulls football on the slate of games, but we still got the Buffalo Bills coming up Monday Night Football. Listen, since 2000, the Monday Night Football has not been too promising for the Buffalo Bills. I think they've gone 1-8 or 1-9 since 2000. Their only win coming in 2014 against the New York, New Jersey Jets. We're hoping to turn those fortunes around as the NFL starts recognizing the Buffalo Bills and the Buffalo Bills start getting some more primetime games. So let's talk about the primetime game, the first of what's going to be 4 primetime games for the Buffalo Bills consecutively. You talk about the game against San Fran this Monday night, then next Sunday Night Football, we play the Pittsburgh Steelers. The following Saturday at 4:30, we play the Denver Broncos, and then the following Monday Night Football, once again, we play the New England Patriots. Guys, this is a very key stretch in the Buffalo Bills season. Again, sitting at 8-3. Sitting at 8-3. Currently a game up on the Miami Dolphins for the AFC East. This is a very key stretch for the Buffalo Bills. Would love to see us go 3-1 in this 4-game stretch. If not, 4-0. Why not give it a try? But starts with the San Francisco 49ers. And again, we know that we are playing in Arizona. So what do we have to do to beat this San Francisco 49ers team, right? The San Francisco 49ers team 5-6, but they're a very competitive team. Kyle Shanahan has them playing really well. We know about the injuries with San Fran. Their injury list has been long all season and includes George Kittle, probably one of the best, if not the best, tight ends in the game of football today. So what do the Buffalo Bills need to beat this San Francisco 49ers team? I'm going to tell you what I think they need to do, some keys to victory. Again, let me know in the comment section what some keys to victory are for you. My first key to victory, listen guys, we know that this defense has been getting better. The Buffalo Bills defense has been getting better. We know the San Francisco 49ers defense is good, 7th in the league. But this Buffalo Bills defense needs to get to the quarterback once again. A young quarterback, a backup quarterback, get to the quarterback. This San Francisco 49ers team is 4th in the league in giveaways, okay? 4th in the league with 20 giveaways. They give the ball away more than 2 times a game, or about 2 times a game. So the Buffalo Bills need to get to this quarterback, get pressure on him, maybe sack him a few times, force those turnovers, okay? We know about the San Francisco 49ers and the running attack. I think they have 4 running backs over 100 yards on the season. They have 2 running backs over 300 yards on the season. So stopping this running game is going to be important. They average 112 rushing yards a game. It's going to be very important to stop this rushing attack. We know the Buffalo Bills have been susceptible to the run for the past few seasons. There have been 4 games this year where we've allowed over 150 rushing yards. That can't happen in this game. We need to let this offense get on the field. The Buffalo Bills offense get on the field, create some turnovers to give this Buffalo Bills offense extra possessions against that number 7th ranked San Francisco 49ers defense. So that's my first key to victory. Get pressure on the young quarterback, make him make mistakes, or even sack him and set them up behind the sticks a little bit. Give this Buffalo Bills offense plenty of room to work and plenty of time to do so. Plenty of possessions to get the job done. Currently, the 49ers are -4 in turnover differential on this season. The Buffalo Bills +1. Okay, we would love to see that plus go up a little bit more, but want to see us do that in this game. Win the turnover battle and create more opportunities for this offense. Second again, this defense, Trey White, I'm talking to you. Josh Norman, I'm talking to you. Levi Wallace, I'm talking to you. Needs to be able to stop Deebo Samuel. Okay, Deebo Samuel was out for 3 weeks due to a hamstring injury. Last week, he comes back against the Rams. 11 receptions, over 100 yards. This man's averaging 12.9 yards after the catch, okay? So we know he's going to get his targets just like Keenan Allen last week, just like some of the tough wide receivers that we've played so far this season. It does not stop. Deebo Samuel, an underrated wide receiver in my opinion in this league, again, averaging over 12 yards after the catch. Someone you need to look out for at all times. Again, looking at our cornerbacks, we're looking at you to stop this man very fast in the open field. Once he catches the ball, he's going to get his catches. Make sure to bring him down. We know the Bills have struggled with missed tackles this season. It's been a real irritation for a lot of Bills fans so far. Let's stop that this game because we can't let Deebo Samuel get open in the open field. And again, we can't miss tackles against these running backs either. These running backs will kill you, okay? And speaking of running backs, that's another key to victory. We need to let our running backs continue this hot streak. Last week, they played very well, both of them. I think that Singletary had over 80 yards. He did have that one fumble, but it's his only fumble so far this season. So I'm going to say it's an outlier and put it in the back rear view mirror, and let's move forward. Zach Moss had a good game. Josh Allen was able to run the ball at times effectively, okay? So this running game needs to continue to stay hot. But what does this running game need in order to stay hot? It needs a good offensive line. It needs good play by our offensive line. Listen, we saw what Joey Bosa did to this Buffalo Bills offense last week, okay? The Bills get that win against the LA Chargers, but Joey Bosa had himself a day. I believe it was 6 tackles for a loss, 3 sacks on our quarterback, okay? This offensive line needs to play better. Now, there's not one individual player on San Fran right now, due to the injuries, that I believe is as good as Joey Bosa, but I think as a unit, they're a very good defensive front. They're coached well, and they know their disciplines, right? They know how to stay disciplined, and so I fear for that reason they might have a good day against this offensive line of the Buffalo Bills that's been shaky at times at best. And again, we look back at Joey Bosa and the day that he had against the Buffalo Bills. This Buffalo Bills offensive line needs to step up both in the run game and the passing attack. Make sure their ends are contained, and if they send a blitz or two, make sure that we have guys there to combat that, okay? Make sure we have guys there so Josh Allen doesn't take those big hits. We saw Josh Allen go out for a play last week against the Chargers. We don't need that again. Josh Allen, when you run the ball, slide, get down. If you're under pressure, I know Josh Allen's mentality. Buffalo Bills fans, we know Josh Allen's mentality of wanting to do what's best for the team and wanting to win at all costs, right? But sometimes what's best for this team is to take a sack. Sometimes that's what's best for this team, to take that sack and move on to play another down. So that's one of my keys to victory. Keep that running game going, whether it be Zach Moss, Devin Singletary, the combination of them two. Again, we're talking about December football. I know we're in Arizona, so it's going to be some nice weather, and we know what Josh Allen did in the passing game when he played the Arizona Cardinals. Hopefully we can do a little bit more of that against the San Francisco 49ers. We'd like to see Stephon Diggs get some targets in the first half. Remember, Stephon Diggs last week didn't have a catch in the first half, so I see a lot of people talking about Cole Beasley always being open, and that's true. I love some Cole Beasley, but we need to make sure we get Stephon Diggs more acclimated to this game earlier on. Get him into this game so in the second half we're not trying to force feed him the ball. Again, Gabe Davis, you need to step up. John Brown is still out, and we've seen what this offense looks like without John Brown. It's not nearly the same offense, okay? But Gabe Davis needs to be able to step up to be able to minimize the effect of John Brown being off of this team. Remember, we have 2 more games at least with John Brown not on this team. And another thing, AJ Klein, you still need to step up. I know Matt Milano's back, okay? I know that he's probably going to play in this game on a limited snap count basis. But AJ Klein, you can't take off. Consecutive games with double-digit tackles. Listen, I said this on Twitter. I'm not sure if I said it on here once already or not, but AJ Klein in his career, in his NFL career, has 4 games with double-digit sacks. Just 4. But 2 of those are in the last 2 games for the Buffalo Bills. So keep playing to that level. I mean, that talks about Leslie Frazier and how good he is at putting players in a position to succeed. Listen, when we get Matt Milano back, if AJ Klein's still playing at that type of level, he was just named AFC Defensive Player of the Week, okay? If he continues to play at that level, this defense is going to be scary. I know they're ranked 20th, but we all see it, Bills fans. We see them getting better week in and week out. It needs to continue in this game. Listen, we know that the San Francisco team is hurting, but we can't take them lightly, okay? They just beat the Rams last week, so we need to go in there knowing that we need this win, knowing that the competition doesn't get any easier down the line. You're talking about the Steelers, you're talking about the Patriots, you're talking about the Dolphins, okay? You're talking about some tough games coming up. We need to win this one. We need to win the one in Denver. These are teams that we need to beat, even though they're good teams, even though they can play well. We need to be able to do better than that. So, again, those are some of my keys to victory. This defense, get pressure on the quarterback, okay? AJ Klein, you still need to step up. You need to work some magic, playing linebacker, get involved, create mayhem for this San Francisco 49ers offense, get some tackles in the backfield on those running backs, make it hard for them to get going. Talk about the turnover differential, right? Currently, San Fran giving the 4th most giveaways in the NFL this season. We need to be able to take advantage of that. We need to get some of those. We need to take the ball away from the 49ers and give our offense extra possessions against this number 7 ranked defense in the NFL. When it comes to this offense, Gabe Davis needs to step up. We need to get Stephon Diggs more involved in this game earlier on, so that way he feels like he's more of an impact. Josh Allen, slide, get out of bounds, or take a sack if you need to. Last thing we need is Josh Allen out of this game. This offensive line needs to step up so our running attack can get going once again. We know what this running game can do. The NFL is sleeping on the Buffalo Bills running game because we've only had 2 games, I believe, where we've really been explosive in the running attack. That New England game and then the game last week. I think the NFL is going to be in for a rude awakening, and the Buffalo Bills opponents, when they realize how good this running attack can be. Now that we're talking about December football, maybe even playoff football in Buffalo, this running attack's going to have a great time running the ball in those conditions. So those are my keys to victory. Again, guys, let me know in the comment section what some of your keys to victory are. I look forward to watching this game on Monday. Unfortunately, like I said, due to my work schedule, I will not be live for the game between the Buffalo Bills and the San Francisco 49ers, but I will continue to keep you up to date. So make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, like this video, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think. I look forward to talking to you all soon. Until I do, go Bills.